This is this is
Oh my gosh. Well, I am here to talk some sense. Now, I won't be before you very long. I will be very, very, very short with this. I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm going to keep this very, 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 very simple. I saw a tweet, right? And shit like this bothers me because it is too many people like this in the world. I mean, it always been like this since the dawn of time, since the first person, sent out the first ever accusation. Hunter Iggy, what's up? What's up, Josh? Do so stuck in traffic as we speak. I am here. I need to ask one thing of everybody. Stop being clowns when it comes to serious shit like this. The way the criminal justice system is set up in America, while it has its flaws, let's make that clear. Every law system has its flaws. Many things has flaws. But one thing that is, instilled is innocent until proven guilty, right? Offers the person who's being accused and the victim of the situation that put out the accusation of who did this to acquire evidence, come before a stand of people with their peers, juries, the judge, and they speak their case. People decipher this evidence. It takes multiple days, weeks, months just to get this process done. Because the way people react in the public, like imagine if we lived in an uncivilized society and you have people like this, mind you, with no sufficient evidence on anything. Like if we had clear-cut evidence, like camera footage that got leaked of what happened, cool. Like hard evidence. There's no hard evidence at the moment, especially for these two individuals, Jonathan Majors and Tenoch Huerta. And this guy, Mohan Kapoor. We're going to get to him in a second because I want to talk about some of the people that let this man slide, bashed Jonathan Majors, attacked him and dragged him, but let this man slide when he was in that Marvel's trailer because, MCU fans, the MCU people, all you idiots too busy sucking on Brie Larson's titty to, look past your own biases and nonsense. Y'all drag Jonathan Majors, right? Now, look, I'm not saying Jonathan is innocent. I'm not saying Jonathan's guilty. They dragged this man through the mud. The day the Marvel's trailer comes out, this man, Mohan Kapoor, right after Miss Marvel came out last year, was accused of texting underage women, underage girls. This man showed up in the trailer. Everyone is dead silent. Dead silent. Mind you, this news has been known, but nobody ain't been talking about it like that. This news has been known since the end of Miss Marvel's show. He shows up in the Marvel's trailer. I don't see nobody saying shit. Only one reasonable person came out, some dude on Twitter called Shadow Knight. Shouts out to him. I'm glad he called it out. I called it out too, but I'm glad he called it out too. But everybody else is too busy trying to defend Brie Larson. Oh my gosh, you Brie Larson haters. Man. And then people hating on Brie Larson. Man. While you idiots, attack this man Jonathan Majors without any sufficient evidence. Y'all don't want to keep the same energy with Mohan Kapoor because y'all like to pick and choose, which is a very disgusting thing in our society in general. I mean, it's overall disgusting how people like to pick and choose, especially when this serious shit comes up. Look, if you're gonna have this type of mentality, they need to start doing more background checks because this is like the third time. I hope they all rot in prison and their victims find peace. So this person believes they're all guilty already. No sufficient evidence on any of these people. But most of these people was definitely dragging the shit out of Jonathan Majors. This man lost so many deals. He lost his support with the U.S. Army and all that. But this man right here got off easy. People barely talked about this dude. Now, Tenoch Huerta, his allegations recently came out. And he's accused of sexually assaulting some woman. I think she's a violinist or whatever, but it's just accusations at this moment. This is what I recommend everybody do. Wait. You know, what happened to just waiting and seeing instead of jumping the gun? It's never good to make decisions under distress or in a very, or when you're not even when you're not even calm and you just make a brash decision, which can end up fucking you over later in the long run because you just made a brash decision without collecting yourself and then making that decision. But you want to go ahead and jump the gun, and you guys already calling people guilty or innocent before you see any evidence. Like, just wait. But this is why the criminal justice system is set up the way it is, because if look, it's already bad enough in the Middle East that, you know, people get stoned for wanting to do things like go get an education and more. I'm not saying every country in the Middle East, but some people get stoned over bullshit, especially allegations. But you got people crucifying individuals. They don't have any evidence about it. They are assuming off the top, oh, he did it, she did it, he didn't do it, when you need to wait. Now, if there's video, if we had like clear-cut video evidence of what these dudes did, or some like audio that details what happened already, all right, cool. But we don't have none of that. We just have allegations. At this moment, it's looking like it's in Jonathan's favor for his case, because that DA has not been coming with them, has not been hitting hard enough, because they had to push out Jonathan's case again because the DA literally had nothing. They had nothing. They had to go back and try and get more evidence and shuffle and stuff. What's good, Revis? Was good. I've not seen you in a long time. What's good, Revis? Now we got here. I saw this right here. Right. This person, the only person in this thread talking sense. He said, let me zoom in for you guys. I know that's hard to see. He said, you do realize Tenoch was only accused. There's been no solid evidence released to public as of yet to prove that he did in fact do it. Chill. I agree. This makes the most sense, because we all need to chill the fuck out. And this person, and this is why those believe all victims people, or the people who immediately don't, or the people who immediately say, oh, they're lying, they're making up allegations, blah, blah, blah. Like, stop it. All y'all acting stupid. Always believe victims. It's better to assume someone is a bad person and they turn out to be innocent, rather than assume someone is innocent and they turn out to be a weirdo. Sexual allegations are serious. I'd rather believe a potential liar than a potential sexual assaulter. What type of brain dead fuck? This is why the criminal justice system is set up the way it is, because if we was uncivilized people and there was no rules in place, you would have idiots like this doing no proper investigation of anything. So many people would be in jail because of idiots like this that wouldn't even do any proper investigation, waiting until more evidence come out, all that. What's good, 187? I haven't seen you in a while either. What's up, 187? What's good? But yeah, like, why can't y'all just wait? What's the problem with waiting? Like, please tell me, what is the problem with waiting and being patient until evidence comes out? And this person says what I agree with. or just wait until some real evidence comes out before deciding whether he's guilty or not. That's facts. Because I don't know if they're innocent and I don't know if they're guilty. Because at the end of the day, let's use the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case for example. No, let's use Michael Jackson. Let's use Michael Jackson. There's many people who are still alive that believe Michael Jackson touched little kids. Now, we don't know if he did. We don't know. But what we do know is the FBI could never prove that he did it. And they tried multiple times to try and prove that he did. And guess what? They failed. So at this moment, Michael's innocent. The FBI tried many times to take him down. At this moment, he's innocent. We don't know if he's guilty or not. Oprah tried to, put out that slanderous documentary and stuff about him. But there's still idiots saying he's guilty. When there's even no evidence that proves he was touching kids, you still have idiots today that still believe he's guilty. That's the type of world we live in. And like I said, it doesn't even matter if these people end up being innocent. These allegations, even regardless of them happening, whoever thinks he's guilty now is going to think he's guilty after the fact. This is how people brains. That's how people, that's how some people's brains is wired. Some people's brains is just literally fried. It's to think like that. It's like when there literally is no evidence to prove that this person is still guilty. Now, we're not saying the criminal justice system is perfect, because there's some people that, get protected. There's people that have been falsely accused, and we have seen them go to jail, and then years later we come to find out it is not what it was. But still, y'all need to wait, man. Too many people jump the gun on these situations and end up looking dumb. I remember the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. Everybody was against Johnny Depp, right? Everybody was against Johnny Depp. But when that audio came out of Amber Heard trying to justify her little domestic abuse towards Johnny, talking about, no, Johnny, I didn't hit you. I mean, I didn't punch you. I hit you. And it's like, bitch, it's the same thing. Punch, hit is the same thing. You physically assaulted him. Trying to rationalize her assault and trying to, not make it seem like she assaulted him. Chopped his finger, pooped in his bed, like all this other stuff. Now, I'm not saying Johnny's completely innocent. There is stuff came out to where, it doesn't look good in his favor because there was some abusive stuff on his side. And at the end of the day, how I look at it, both y'all some toxic motherfuckers. Y'all both toxic. Because there's some cases where two people could be in a relationship and they both toxic as fuck. They both toxic. But the fact that people are still defending this woman hard for being a manipulator, an abuser, a liar. And it's like, come on, y'all. Come on. At that point, both of them toxic. That is not a one-sided situation at that point. It took two to cause this dysfunction between both of them. But yeah, Hunter said, why Marvel didn't vet the new actors or do background checks? You know what? I think this is Hollywood. Most of these people do background checks and know these people's past and don't really bring it up. Like, when at my job, I'm not going to tell where I work at, but I imagine they did a background check on me. They probably know about my YouTube channel. They probably know my Facebook. They probably know my Instagram, Twitter. I didn't tell them this, but I guarantee they probably know. Because, they can just search on my email and it can be in this link to so many different accounts. I mean, shoot, they got most of these companies that we try to apply for. They have, law enforcement they work with that can easily get information on us just like that, like with ease. Everyone jumped on Major so fast, only get quiet when evidence started conflicting with their beliefs. And there's some people still, like, even with people getting this conflicting evidence, they're still like, no, he still did it. It's like, I'm not saying he didn't do it, but it's like there's evidence proving that it's more in his favor than this person. Now, if there's some evidence that are coming out on the victim side that starts to make her case stronger, then at that point, okay, now we need to do some critical thinking, look at both of these, and try to like piece them together. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to stick to these beliefs until the end, and they want to just end up being stupid at the end of it and staying strongly with their belief. And when this thing, if you believe Jonathan Majors is guilty and he ends up being innocent, you are going to look very stupid, and I'm going to laugh at you. Now, if you believe Jonathan Majors is completely innocent, like completely innocent, I'm not saying you can't kind of lean towards his side because of the evidence, but if you believe he's innocent, until the day they give him his verdict on what's going to happen, you're going to look dumb for believing he was innocent the whole time and he was guilty. I'm just saying, like, wait. That's why I haven't really been definitive on if Jonathan is guilty or not. I'm waiting. But same Disney show criticized the Flash movie. Now they're crying for Disney. Yeah. And you know what? These people are still going to go watch the movies that these people in anyways, and TV shows and stuff. They're going to still go support. Because I noticed with Marvel Studios, Disney has garnered such a deep audience that these people are complaining about it now, but they still gonna go watch the Marvels. All the people hating on Mohan Kapoor for his allegations in Miss Marvel. Mind you, this man is accused of talking to underage women sexually. Sending sexual stuff to underage women. This man right here, he was in the Marvels trailer, and idiots on both sides, people sucking on Brie Larson's toenails, people, hating on Brie Larson. You idiots was too busy hating on Jonathan Majors and dragging him, and y'all let this dummy slide. Y'all let this dummy slide because of y'all stupid little wars and stuff y'all want to do on the internet. Y'all let this dummy slide. This dude got off easy compared to Jonathan Majors. Like he got dragged, but not dragged. Jonathan Majors got dragged through the mud. But this person gets a slide just a little bit. That's why people on this Twitter app, people on these Instagrams and stuff, y'all act literally brain dead. I'm sorry. Not saying everyone in my chat is acting brain dead, but people that want to have these beliefs like this, like just wait. There's nothing wrong with waiting. I guarantee y'all, life would be so much better if people was a lot more patient and waited. Right? I'm not saying you can't go out there and seize your opportunities and progress in life, but when we dealing with shit like this, y'all need to wait. Y'all need to stop rushing. You need to stop just coming to these conclusions so quickly. Because this is mind-boggling. Everybody want to, find the truth, but everybody don't really want to find the truth. A lot of people love being lied to, and they don't even realize it. And then when they realize it, they go like, dang, But then they still want to stick with the lie because they've been loving the lie for so long. I always try to wait for the verdict before I could say anything, and that's fine. I'm doing that shit too. Now, it's like, to me, if we saw if the day Jonathan got accused, if we saw the video of the taxi that he was in and him like beating up the woman, he's guilty to me. Like if it is painted out the way it is supposed to be in the video, he's guilty to me regardless of anything. Like you can take it to trial all you want, but he's guilty. That is hard evidence right here. I don't know how you can avoid that. That's hard evidence. Unless something comes out prior to that and there's more video evidence that shows that, they was at home and he hit her first, and then they ended up in some taxi going somewhere, and she's still hitting them, and then Jonathan finally fights back. I'm not saying that's what happened, but there's always could be more to a story. But if it's clear cut that he's being accused of abusing this woman inside of a vehicle, and a video came out the day of, and I saw it, and I saw him clearly abuse a woman, okay, he's guilty. Take it to trial if you want to. He's guilty. But they got to go through the process. They got to go through the process, their little bullshit process, and allow him to have a lawyer to defend him. And obviously they're gonna look at the video and say, okay, you're guilty, deuces. Boom. But you guys, wait. Process it, give it some time, and then make your decisions. Life would be so much better. Life would be so much better. I guarantee you guys. Life would be so much better. It would. It honestly would. Phew. That was a bunch of ranting. That was a bunch. Did that shit for 21 minutes. All right, y'all. I'm pooped out. I talked my shit enough. I was gonna think about doing the Starfield direct video. It's a 45-minute reaction video. I think I might do it, might upload it. I don't know yet, but I think I should. But yeah, just look down below. Stop being clowns. That's all I'm asking. Please stop being clowns. Please wait on stuff. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not be fools. Let's try to find the truth. Let's do all that. Like, let's find the truth. Let's stop trying to half-ass finding the truth, because innocent people get hurt when you half-ass finding the truth with situations. People lose their jobs, their livelihood. People go to jail. People get killed over people skipping over steps to find the truth. And it's really sad. It's fucked up. There's a lot of people in prison right now that are falsely accused of stuff, or in prison because of some bullshit rule at the time they got locked up, and then they still locked up serving time. Then years later when they get out, they get some oh, here you take your $500, we apologize, we're sorry. Like, what the fuck, man? You just locking up people without doing proper evidence, and you just give them little hand-me-downs for 21 years or 23 years or 30 years of being locked behind the cell because of a false allegation, without any proper investigation to prove if it was correct or not. It's bullshit. And that happens too often in this world. Whether it be someone goes to jail for it, it can be just a situation of let's say you're at a family gathering, and your cousin accuses you of stealing a hot dog off the grill, and everybody there go like, hey Ray, why you steal hot dogs off the grill, Ray? What I do? I didn't steal no hot dog off the grill. Everybody crucifying you, going like, Ray stole the hot dog. Ray stole the hot dog. And it's like, everybody bashing on Ray for stealing the hot dog when he didn't steal the hot dog. It was the family dog. And the dog over there, walking around chilling like, fuck you, Ray. That's just a small example, but just imagine that. When people could have just sat back and actually did some looking into it and see like, oh, it wasn't Ray. While we all ganged up on Ray, it was actually the dog. Let's beat up the dog. I'm not saying beat up the dog, but you know what I'm saying. Like, even on small scales, that stuff happened, right? That's a little thing. That's not the same as the sexual assault and stuff, or the allegations of abusing women or talking to kids. That's just a little small example of what I'm talking about. Of what we need to correct in general with our society, the way we navigate, right? It's a collective effort. It will take years to get to that point. Like, it would take years to get to a point of everybody becoming better people, or abuse in the family to stop. It takes a collective of sane people coming together to, be a village and help each other out. I heard someone on the news say if you believe someone is innocent until proven guilty and you're calling the victim a liar. I think it was TYT and William. See, look at it like this too, because I can flip that. Okay, so what if the person ends up being innocent? Then what? Now you look stupid. You're gonna look real dumb. It's best to just say, this person's being accused of this, and we're going to wait and see for more evidence. Like, you need to give your extra opinion. Just tell us, you know, what happened. There's these accusations, and we'll wait until court on what's going to happen. You know, like that. I don't think it's, oh, you don't believe the victim. It's just, you know, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Because you know that's you want to give people benefit of the doubt, because if it ends up being correct that they didn't do what they did, and we jump the gun, that's even worse. That's even worse. That is even worse. And you don't want to, and you don't want to have that on your conscience. I ain't waiting, Team DC. Hey, look, if this is the downfall of Marvel, I didn't want it like this, but I'll take it. Shit. MC going downhill, DC finna rise. Yeah. Nah, but I hope none of this stuff is true. Like, I don't want none of this shit to be true. I don't think any of us want this stuff to be true. But if it is true, and these guys are actually guilty of what they did, they better not be working on these movies no more. They better lose their jobs. They better be gone and booted. That's all I care about. They better be gone. Gone. But yeah. You guys, that's really all I wanted to say. We just need to stop being clowns. That's all. I think she's going to be pressing charges too, but right now she exposed him. But no evidence came out of like exactly what he's, you know, like how he did it, what he did. But there's definitely going to be a investigation that's going to happen now. Marvel got to put a hold on all POC male castings. I wouldn't say that, but they need to dial back. You know, since the writer's strike has put a halt on production, Kevin Feige needs to take a step back and really think about this plan, because you know your Kang is a big part of the plan, right? You got the actor going around doing this. You might need to do a restructure. You need to dial back. Mohan Kapoor, he's not that important. He's just Kamala's dad. Not to say he's not important to Kamala's lore, but you can recast. That won't really hurt the universe. And Tenoch Huerta, Namor, and that wouldn't really hurt much anyways. I mean, Black Panther 2 was trash. So, I mean, you know, you just recasting a dude from a trash movie anyways. I mean, like, why it matter? You know, he was a okay character in the trash movie anyways. That made less than the first one. So, you know, recast it as boot the motherfucker, you know? And besides, the way they introduced Namor anyways, it don't seem like Namor finna be no big, like, impact on the universe like people are trying to insinuate that he is, but I don't think he is. So Tuesday, Killmonger's uncovered. The Jonathan Majors heads back to court to, you know, to the new hearing and stuff to get updates against updates about what the new evidence the DA has, right? Because the DA did not have sufficient evidence that they wanted to have, so they had to, you know, take a step back, dial back, head out, and now they had all these months to go get some evidence and try to bring it forward and go like, all right, Jonathan did this, Jonathan did that, blah 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 blah. So Chillmar will be covering it Tuesday. I don't think I will be able to cover it, but I'll try to. If I can get on his stream and join in on it, I will. But, you know, there's not much else I can say, guys. I said everything I needed to say. If you guys want to drop any questions of what I think of this more, we'll go like 5 more minutes. And then I gotta get ready to head out. Get some rest. Because I am tired. Oh, I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. Oh, yes, I'm tired. 5 more minutes, guys. 4 o'clock right now. We're gonna leave and at 4:05 for sure. But thank you to all the people that pulled up for now. You know, this was fine. I do this for y'all. And my strike is almost over too. My strike is almost over. Last time I checked, it was 21 days. Let me check now and see. Hopefully, nothing happens where I get a third strike. Because that would suck. I'd be pissed if that happened. Black Panther. No. What's I about to type in? King. I am King. But yeah, all this drama happened at Marvel DC with all these actors and stuff. Like, man. It's getting wild out here. It's getting wild. Shouts out Revis. He dropped $5. Let me go ahead and get my man something. Well, since the Flash is coming out, I got this for you. The Flash. Okay. I was at the BP. Shouts out Revis. Thank you for the $5 donations. It was good, K-Dot. Judging just lurking. I've not watched BP2 or Black Ant-Man 3. I don't feel interested anymore, so I can't say much about Kang. I just heard he mid. Well, he just got beat up by some ants in Ant-Man 3. Jonathan Majors' acting as Kang is tremendous. Like, it's tremendous. It's amazing. But his Kang got beat up by some ants in Ant-Man 3, so he kind of weak. Yeah. And you only watch Black Panther 2. They kill off T'Challa and stuff. They kill him off in the worst way possible. He dies of some random illness, even though he has superhuman durability and all that to fight against illnesses and diseases and all that. But whatever. I guess he just dies of a random illness. But yeah, you don't need to watch Black Panther 2. That shit trash. Gosh. All right, guys, one more minute, then we are going to peace up out of here and head out. But yeah, don't watch Black Panther 2. That shit trash. Well, you can watch it now on streaming, but you can watch it on streaming for free. Free of charge. You ain't got to pay for nothing. Free of charge. You be good. Trust me. Trust me. But you guys, I'm more excited for MK than all the superhero movies and anything else. Yeah, with those Mortal Kombat 2 castings came in, Katana's going to be in the second movie. And I think they cast it. No, they didn't. Melina died in the first movie. But they casted Katana so far. So, and they got casted a pretty hot woman to play Katana. I want to see what her outfit finna look like. Cause, woo! All right, you guys. We're done. We're heading out. Thank y'all for watching. Because of that peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. And don't do drugs. Deuces.